How's everybody doing today?
So here we are playing Mobile Suit Gundam side story for the Sega Saturn. As you can see here, this is the title screen. It was developed in 1996 by Bandai. One of my favorite Gundam games of all time right here. There was actually 3 side story games for the Sega Saturn, and they pretty much all look the same. As you can see here, we have a little bit of a mission briefing right here. Now this game is all about gameplay because I have no idea what the hell's going on in this storyline. As you can see here, the graphics are pretty awesome for the Sega Saturn. This is definitely a hidden gem on the Sega Saturn, as you can see here. This really demonstrates that the Sega Saturn was really compatible of doing some really nice 3D graphics. When I play this game, I get really into it because it's almost like a Mech Warrior game, but with Gundam robots. And the game itself is pretty damn awesome, as you can see here. And you can see there, you got the sword also. And the explosions are pretty damn awesome, as you can see there. This is one of my favorite Sega Saturn games. You might as well call me a fanboy of this game because even if some people agree that it's not really the greatest game, you can see there I just knocked that Gundam bot down with a sword. And the cool thing about the game is you can see occasionally people running around on the ground like right here. This game has a lot of detail on it, even though the textures are not the greatest. I mean, they're dated, but you can still see a lot of detail on the map right here. Like, you can actually see soldiers running into that building right there. And for the Sega Saturn, that's pretty damn detailed. And by the way, you can actually destroy these buildings. So it really doesn't get any more better than that. You can destroy buildings, destroy other robots. You can shoot big-ass cannons and guns, and use Gundam swords. So basically what he just said is I just kicked everybody's ass, and woo, it's time to take a nap. Imagine going from a Sega Genesis to a Sega Saturn. This is a huge leap. Now here's a stage that takes place during the day. And as you see, the graphics are pretty damn awesome. Now, there's also a Gun Griffin game on the Sega Saturn that looks very, very impressive. And they're both fun games. But this is definitely one of my favorites. And you would figure that a game like this wouldn't be really the easiest game to play on a Sega Saturn controller, but believe it or not, it actually plays it really well. You don't need a second stick to play with this game at all. It runs perfectly on the controller. I would have to go on the record saying that this game is actually more fun than playing most of the newer shooters that are out today. In my opinion, anyways. As I mentioned before, the details that they add into this game, they have like little tanks driving around shooting at my Gundam bot. And they have this thing over here. And I can see my Gundam just took a major hit. Overall, this game is probably one of the best games I've played on the Sega Saturn. It's one of my favorite. If you guys ever get a chance to import Sega Saturn games, definitely pick up all 3 of the side story Gundam games.